Do you remember the last week we were talking about this Arby's guy?
Oh, geez.
Julie Bonovich joins
Like,
us live. And Julie,
yeah.
What happened?
The Arby's poet.
This guy.
So what if I...
Do you remember this guy?
I do unfortunately remember this guy.
Do you know where you remember him from?
I knew he looked familiar. Where is he from?
Power Rangers.
Definitely not.
Power Rangers. Yeah, if they
One of the
What?
villains.
If
One
they
of the
made a
villains.
trailer park version of
I
Power
smell like
Rangers.
roast beef. This whole place smells like roast beef.
This guy, I was just like, man, I feel like I know him from somewhere. And I finally figured out where I know him from.
You've done your research.
I did my research, okay? And so
We found you, Arby's man.
And so here we go.
We know
Pri
what you
Mann
do.
joins us live. Pri, I know there were some protesters out there this evening. Did the event remain calm?
Wait a minute.
Steve Sander, Detroit police say this was a relatively peaceful event. There were a few protesters early on that tried blocking the doors so people couldn't get in to get tickets. They were told to step back, which they did. The Satan statue will be unveiled tonight at a secret location. As a small group of protesters prayed, hundreds waited for tickets to the unveiling of an 8-foot-tall bronze statue of a goat-headed Satan. Most of the people here agree with the teachings of the Satanic Temple, the group responsible for the event.
It's here, it's in Detroit, and this is fantastic that we get to experience this and we get to see this amazing statue be unveiled for all the world to see.
I'm just excited to see my Lord and Savior Baphomet represented in such glorious Italian stone. I do hope his eyes gaze upon me and that my allegiance is recognized. I don't know. Notice me, senpai. Notice me.
Jesus Christ.
I didn't know where he
my
was
God.
from until that.
That is in the news.
That's
in the
crazy.
news. In the
They
news.
They did a whole
Segment on
about a satanic statue.
Yes.
Notice me,
Yo.
Dude, I didn't even know that when that meme was going around, I didn't even know the reference.
I did not either.
That's
I didn't
crazy.
even know that was a video.
Right.
Now it all makes sense.
Now it all makes sense, man. Isn't that
I've been living under a rock this whole time.
full circle? Isn't that so
That's
full
insane.
circle?
That's so insane.
And so disturbing too. That I like when we
You know
were
what- you know
when
what I
we
love
were
the
watching
most?
it last week. When we were watching him last week, I was like, "There's something wrong with him." And now I can check off, yes, Satanist. Like I knew it. I feel like in my gut I knew it. Even in the last podcast, I might have said something along the lines. I was like, man, he does some weird shit
Yeah.
in his alone time, you know?
he was the one that walks into the Walmart.
Oh no. How do you know? How
It's
did you
just
know?
too common.
It's so funny. Still sorry about that joke. It's a rough one, but it's so funny.
Fix America.
Someone fix America, please.
God, isn't that so funny? God, isn't that so
Dude,
funny?
so the thing about
I gotta.
him that
Can I
love-
replay it real
the thing
quick?
About, the thing about him that I love the most is
Yeah.
that his breather. He says, "I don't know." do you know that? Like
I don't know.
how,
Like his
how he
filler
says it in
Yes.
between. It's perfect. Like he
What do
has
you
no
call
s-
those?
Filler words.
His hesitation.
Yeah.
His
Verbal pauses.
My Lord and Savior, Baphomet.
I don't know. Yeah. No. Yeah. So it's almost like his filler word. His is I don't
Yeah.
know. You know, and that. Man, when he says that, it makes me really uncomfortable, and I love it.
Fantastic that we get to experience this and we get to see this amazing statue be unveiled for all the world to see.
I'm just excited to see my Lord and Savior Baphomet represented in such glorious Italian stone. I do hope his eyes gaze upon me and that my allegiance is recognized. I don't know. Notice me, senpai. Notice me.
Dude, the way he says that, like, with such swag. Like, I don't know, like, his facial expression.
Swag is the word you
That's
want to
swag.
use.
That's like, he's like,
He does have
He has that,
very
like-
free moving facial expressions.
He's into what he's saying. I'll
For
give
sure.
it that. He doesn't hesitate. Well, like he hesitates a little.
He always raises his eyebrows when he's talking.
Yeah.
he's like Giga Chad.
He is Giga
Giga
Chad.
Chad.
It's the fedora.
On the
He's
yeah.
satanic.
The
Giga
fedora
Chad.
boosted it like 10 times.
And the girl he's
His
with too.
swag.
Did you see that?
Dude, the girl behind him looked like a zombie.
Well, this is definitely the girl that he would bag. That's for sure. That
not-
checks out.
You're not wrong about that one.
Is this girl white enough for you, Kahaya?
Wow.
And the only reason I
She's a
say
little
that,
too
audience,
white.
don't give me hate, is because Kahaya loves white girls.
I was about to say we should get a piece of paper for reference to see how white she is.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
right. Here, lift. Grab it.
Let's see, Kahaya.
That's like...
Is it white enough?
Jesus
white.
Christ.
Is she white enough?
That blends in. That's a cup of milk right there.
That is.
That's a tall cup of milk.
That looks like skim milk, though. She's a little gray looking.
That's hilarious. No, I'm
Okay.
more of a fan of like almond milk. If that makes sense. I need a little tan.
Eggshell.
Right. Okay. Are you guys ready for the next topic?
Let me say, I thought that
What?
video was gonna be the guy that runs up on the mic and he's like, "F your mom" or some shit like that.
Ever rain up?
Okay.
remember that video?
Yeah.
No, I don't. I don't remember that.
I
What?
can't even say the whole thing right now
Okay.
because it's just
You have to do it off mic?
two of the words in that whole sentence are cuss words. And
Okay.
there's only like 5 words in it.
Cool. What does he say? Like, fuck your mother?
Right in your
Asshole?
front side.
No, why are we?
Why were you
I don't
saying
know.
what you said?
Well, yeah, why are you guys like, is it that heinous? I don't understand.
Yeah, I'm not gonna repeat it.
You guys are embarrassing.
Come on, we're trying to get monetized, Preston.
Monetize us then. We're going to say dumb words anyways. Anyways.
Sponsor us.
What's
We're
your
gonna
favorite drink?
Cause World War III.
What's your favorite drink?
Why? Is this a trick question?
And it's not a trick question,
Arizona by choice.
but it's really Dr. Pepper.
Oh, of course.
You should say
It's really Dr.
If
Pepper.
I'm, wanting
Soda.
that, if I'm wanting that fizzy fix,
Okay.
it's the Dr. Peppy.
Which one do you like?
Man, I've actually been drinking a lot of Dr. Pepper ever since he was telling me about his Dr. Pepper addiction.
It's the only one
But-
that has like it's the underdog status, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck Pepsi.
Have you ever
Fuck
had
Coca-Cola?
a glass bottle of Dr. Pepper?
No.
I've not. I've had cola. I've had Sprite. I've
Okay.
had Fanta.
Mexican Coca-Cola is probably the best in bottle.
That's so good. That's so good. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Hey, yo, this is based on one of the greatest movies
love
of
this
all
guy's
time.
videos, bro.
Forrest Gump, all right? But he was thirsty for his favorite drink, Dr. Pepper, all right? He had drank about 15 Dr. Peppers, all right? We're gonna see if I can drink 15 Dr. Peppers
turn down.
just like Forrest Gump. Enough talk.
This dude's got a gug.
Jesus Christ.
I cut it too.
You know it's funny. You know when people do that
So far, so good.
shotgunning thing with the bottle
Yeah.
and they like spin it?
Right.
He needs to do that.
Yeah, he's taking too much time. Putting his lips on there.
That was the gnarliest burp I've
It's a
ever heard.
combination of them, all right?
I cut all this, so I made sure the burps were in it too.
It's hilarious.
This was 8 minutes long.
Oh my god.
He's non-stop.
Here we go.
Imagine this guy's your neighbor.
Aw.
3 of them, bro. I cannot.
Did he spill any?
He's
Double shot.
Maybe a little bit right here.
In between
He's double shotgunning the
an
last
idea
2, bro.
and destiny.
This is a world record,
Let's get this
right?
done.
It's gotta be.
It's gotta be, right?
I want to see someone
Bro,
else
that
do this
has
in
to
under
be
6
so
minutes.
spicy.
I want to see his shit.
Someone else do this in under 6
You
minutes.
want to see his shit? Jesus Christ.
Dude,
He's gonna be
his
burping for the
outro.
next hour.
His outro is amazing.
Oh my god. It's
Have you guys ever
Did
tried
you like
to,
that content?
That was pretty crazy.
That's right.
With that fedora. You know,
Right.
maybe he did go to that statue as
That's
well.
always the people with fedoras, bro.
That's so true. Why is that so true? Why is this
Back to
motherfucker
back.
Stone. I do hope his eyes.
No!
it's fedoras?
Different level of energy.
Crazed eyes in this guy's face, bro.
And then hers is like, I just
Those are dead eyes.
just dead.
It's always
Oh
the
my
people with
God.
fedoras, though.
Oh my
How
god.
many was that? A whole 12 case?
15.
15.
He had 15.
That made me cry.
Have you guys ever tried the chug a soda before?
No, no. I like my insides.
Dude,
I'm not gonna
it
fuck
hurts.
my gut up.
It hurts. It's so painful. I could only get through like this much in out of like the whole bottle. Like I'd
Yeah.
get this much and be like done. I'd be burping all day.
Well, that's why he chose the natural like sugarcane stuff, because that has a
It's
little
not as carbonated, or the carbonation not
maybe.
as rough.
I would assume so. I would assume it has a little bit
But
of
he
a
was
difference.
burping like just the same, you know.
Do you know that?
Those were some pretty.
Those are gnarly for sure.
Yeah, but
Those
that
are
might be
very
his like
crazy
that might be
burps.
his normal palette of burps. We never really know.
how his vocal range is
Sure.
when he burps, and
Right.
how loud he chooses to belch out loud.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, you could always just burp silently, or you could always let it out loud. It's just all on how you vocally burp.
Right.
His burp sounded like a old Dodge exhaust.
That's the best.
Sure,
That's the
sure.
best
And it
industry.
cracks a little. Blah, 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 blah. I just like how he exhaled in it. He just like, just really gets into it.
Dude,
He must be the-
transmission.
I bet at a Thanksgiving, he's the best and worst person there. Right?
sure.
He's like the most entertaining, but then you're like, God damn it.
Don't do
God
it to
damn
the
it,
kids.
Uncle Chug. Why are you doing that?
Uncle Chuck.
I love that guy though.
He's great. And so
I wonder how this affects
God
his
damn
health.
it, Uncle Chuck. He's doing it again. He's getting the 15 case.
and it ain't even beer. Like
And the kids are just like, do it again.
right,
again, Uncle
egging him
Chug.
on. He's like, this is why Uncle Chug is the best uncle out there.